Hi, my name's Astrid, and this is my oral presentation on the certain place that we had to pick for our assignment. And the place I chose was the statue of Jesus Crucifixion that's right in the entrance of entering College of St. Mary's. And I've been wanting to visit this place for a while now, but I hadn't had the chance to. So when this assignment came up, I was thinking this was a perfect place to pick and be able to go kind of visit and finally see and hopefully help me grow a stronger connection with God. So the first visit that I ever went to was a little bit weird because I didn't know what to do or anything, but it was actually kind of cool. I was able to kind of finally visit this place, look around, observe everything around me. And one Bible verse that really stuck to me that connected God with nature was, "Through him all things were made, without him nothing was made that has been made." John 1:3. And it's true, God created everything around us, created nature, created all animals, plants, and it's just still fascinates me how one God made everything for us and made everything so perfect. And we were talking about climate change and about carbonation, and it was sad knowing that there was so much damage being done on Earth that we were doing that, I feel like we need to try to put a stop to, because we don't want to destroy all of God's creation that he did for us, and we need to try to help him and save that. My second visit that I chose, I actually decided to bring my Bible the second time and kind of read it and see if I could connect with God that way. And I was skimming through my Bible, and one Bible verse that really stuck out to me was, "The Lord is my strength and my shield. My heart trusts in him. He helps me. He helps me. My heart leaps for joy, and with him I sing and I praise." And that's Psalm 28:7. And I was kind of going through a hard week that week, very stressful with classes, trying to get assignments done on time. So that Bible verse kind of reassured me that he's there for me. He's gonna be my strength. He's gonna help me push through it, and it just gave me a sense of comfort, and that I knew that I could do it and I could get it done. And we're actually reading about how Christians generally misunderstand Genesis. And when I had read the Bible before, I kind of didn't understand it that well. And reading this just made me want to reread Genesis and see if there's any way I could interpret it differently or understand it differently. And one thing in this reading, it said, "The implication is that humans are supposed to cut and form themselves in God's image, and the human tendency, however, is to cut and form God to their image." And that's true. We're put on earth, to work through God and have him work through us. And we're made from, in the image of God, but a lot of times we tend to want to, not think that's the answer, and we wanted to kind of do our own thing and kind of drift away from God, which it's not what's supposed to be. We're supposed to be working with him, not working away from him. So that's something that I really fascinated me, and this was just the second visit, and I felt like I was learning a lot already through my connection with God and what he was trying to tell me. The last visit I chose was the fifth visit, and this visit was just kind of more of a relaxed one, just observing nature and observing how crazy the climate changes. How one day it can be super cold and the next day it can become really hot, really warm. And it reminded me when I was a little kid how whenever it rained, I'd always think Jesus was crying. And that's why the tears were falling down where the raindrops, or how every time it thunder, I would think, oh, Jesus is bowling and he hit a strike. And crazy imaginations like that. And we had just finished watching the video of climate refugees, and it really hit me knowing that there's places around the world where people are fighting for their lives and how climate is affecting them so much, and how one country is almost submerged underwater because of all the different climate changes, and how there's nothing they can really do about that. And it made me think of how grateful I am and how thankful I need to be for the life that I have, and how some people out there are just, it's hard, they're going through a lot of hard stuff. And it makes me want to, hopefully sometime in the future be able to help out with some organizations. And it just really opened my eyes to everything around me. But overall, I really enjoyed doing this project. It was something that I felt I learned a lot through that I didn't think I would. I felt like I did grow a strong connection with God. And even though I don't have to visit this place anymore, I feel like I still will, because it was a nice place to get away, be alone, and read my Bible. And hopefully I can continue to grow my connection with God even though it won't necessarily be an assignment.